and welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick with the City of Hampton, and today we're going to tell you about the city's newest and somewhat temporary community/neighborhood center. My guest is Liz Linthicum from Parks and Rec. Welcome back, Liz.
Thank you, Robin. Good to be here.
This new Old Hampton Center, it's a departure. I mean, it's an interesting kind of concept. It's not like the big community center with fitness room and a gym, and it's not even quite like the Little England where there's a kind of community model. It's even smaller than that, but it has a lot of opportunity and things for the neighborhood and people in that immediate area.
We do, and the Old Hampton Neighborhood Network Center is what it's called. It is really based for the neighborhood in the Old Hampton area, obviously, downtown Hampton. We work with the Old Hampton Neighborhood Association. We work with the local churches. We're working with some other community organizations to develop it. But the unique piece about this center is that smaller, yes it is, but completely Wi-Fi. So we have a lot of technology opportunities. We're going to be working with adults, both senior adults and what we say our age, average adults, and the youth and teens on technology-based programs from the basic computer skills to more advanced coding clubs with the kids. We're also going to look at some financial literacy, helping people with job skills, resume writing, interview processes. So we have a lot of opportunities, but we'll also be providing some leisure classes like bridge, bingo, paint nights for adults and for children. So we've got a lot of different opportunities that we can really put out there.
Right, so some of it's the same. It's more focused though on the neighborhood and community, social recreation maybe, and lifelong learning, whereas the bigger community centers also add more of a physical recreation component.
And that's true. So we also will be doing those programs that give people the opportunities to learn a little more. And since we do have the Wi-Fi connection, it makes it easy for people to bring their own devices, hook right into a secure server, but also teaching them how to use some of these new devices, whether it's your iPad, your iPhone, your tablet.
Right.
So yeah, we give the more social aspect. The Neighborhood Association does meet there, Old Hampton Neighborhood Association. They come and meet there the third Thursday of every month at 6 p.m.
And other neighborhood associations can meet there if they want.
Absolutely.
You rent out that room and it's a free rental for neighborhood groups.
Absolutely, and
Right.
we welcome anyone who wants to come and use the facility. We really want to bring you in and showcase what we have here, and it is a beautiful new space.
And it's an interesting model where you think about, it's a neighborhood serving group. You're not going to drive from Northampton to come over there. That's not really what it's for.
No, not really.
But with the decline of Old Hampton Community Center, and it just, costs too much to repair it, so it's going to be rebuilt at some point. But this is a temporary home for the neighborhood, and it also maybe tests out this concept a little bit of neighborhood center and serving, the neighborhood needs.
Exactly, and it is unique because, like you said, it is right in the neighborhood. People can walk to it, they can drive to it, they can come at any point in time. It is just like our other community centers. We have membership fees, $20 a month, $20 a year
right.
for your adults, $15 a year for your youth and teens, and they can come and utilize the facility for, if it's nothing more than just that Wi-Fi space, but also to come and take those programs, take those classes, the adult learning, the fun craft classes, the leisure-based classes, and we do welcome any group that wants to come in and utilize the facility for their meeting space. And we have...
and it's a great room. I have to add, we had a city staff meeting there one time, and you've got a nice kind of big boardroom type room, and the Wi-Fi hookup was great.
Yes. So and we have that Wi-Fi hookup that actually allows folks to also present webinars, as well as run meetings. And we do have a really exciting new program. It's the Big Screen Bingo. So that'll be projected on the big screen, and we look forward to doing those programs in the near future.
This sounds really kind of cool, you know? And you guys are going to have a full-fledged summer camp for kids, or summer playground for kids, and they will actually do the playground part. They'll walk off-site for that, but they'll be, you know, indoors and have the lunch site there and things like that. So.
Yep. We do provide the USD. We'll have the USDA lunch program in the summer. We will be utilizing the playground that is over in the Old Hampton area where the community center was. The playground is still there, intact and ready to go. The basketball courts, the shelter space, the picnic area out there, and that beautiful green space that they have. So we'll be able to play out there and still utilize the indoor space when necessary.
That sounds great. So Liz, if I want to visit the community center, learn more about it, well, first, we haven't really specifically said the location yet.
Well, we're at 125 Franklin Street, just down the street from the Rupert Sargent building.
And in that, I want to say, because they go past the big shopping center with Papa Cicio's in it.
Yes.
Well known.
Yes.
And, but it's on the side.
It is on the side. It's on the Franklin Street side, the last building on the end before you get to the Rupert Sargent parking lot.
And obviously lots of parking because it's a shopping center.
Lots of parking. We're open Monday through Friday. Currently our hours are 8 a.m. until 6 p.m., but we do accommodate for rentals, evening programs, weekend programs, and you can come and fill out a facility request form and we'll get you into the system. We just really are looking forward to having more organizations come and find out about the facility and then utilize our facility.
Okay, so in addition to the Old Hampton neighborhood, which was kind of the impetus for this, to maintain a facility that group could continue to use and to help strengthen that neighborhood, you're really also going to serve the downtown neighborhood as well, and maybe form some partnerships with the faith-based organizations there, some of the businesses there.
Right, we're looking into some partnerships with the Queen Street Baptist Church, which is on the other end of the shopping center.
Yeah, basically, that's right. I forget about that annex that they have, right?
Yes, with Old Point National Bank, Wells Fargo, for again the financial literacy, our credit union Bayport, having them come in and do things. Hampton University, we're reaching out to some of the students in the different schools to work on some of those resume writing skills, interview skills, getting them job readiness skills, the workforce development program, and with Hampton City Schools. So
yeah, they could look out the window and see you.
They sure can. And we want to get those partnerships. Plus there are other organizations in downtown, a lot of businesses, a lot of great businesses that we want to get some partnerships with to develop programs for the entire community.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for coming by today. And we are going to go back. Our film crew was there when the center opened, and we have some interviews from folks from that day. So we're gonna kick to that. Thanks for watching.
This is going to provide a different, nice, newer, shiny, bright place for folks to meet and to gather for community activities. And it's just a way station until the neighborhood center is built there. So not only, do we have this nice new facility to look forward to, but there's another new facility around the corner. So it will be a world of difference to the neighborhood, and I think the neighbors are going to love it. And I look forward to more activities being in here, and I look forward to the construction of the new facility as well. It's going to be wonderful.
I love what's happening because we're going into the future. We got Wi-Fi here, different things that we didn't have at the other center, and I think that it's going to be a great transition because it has even more to offer. So I'm really looking forward to setting up here and having my meetings here and letting the neighborhood know what a great thing we have going on. And it's just beautiful. The city did a fantastic job, and I'm very pleased.
The Clean Initiative was actually initiated, I think, back in 2013 when there was an escalation in youth violence in the city of Hampton. And as a result of that, the administration decided that was not going to be a new normal for us, and they wanted to make sure that they addressed it head on. And so a Safe and Clean team was developed that actually has been working together across functions of different departments, police, fire, building and codes inspections, property maintenance, health department, parole and probation and parole, community development, housing authority, to address some root causes of issues regarding youth violence. And one of the safe and clean targeted areas is Old Hampton. And the Old Hampton community back at that time was also one of our high crime areas. And the Old Hampton Neighborhood Association was going through a transition. And so as a part of this whole effort, Old Hampton Neighborhood Association and the Old Hampton Community Center partnered to try to get young people more involved in programming and activities in the center, to keep them off the street, to keep them occupied, and to keep them doing positive things versus negative things. And so the police department had some relationships with the Old Hampton community, and they did some basketball games with the community, which was wonderful to build those relationships, to start building those trusts. The CPOP officers came out and attended the meetings, and so the partnership has built over time. And that brings us here to the new Neighborhood Network Center.
We're now able to have Wi-Fi for those who have laptops, iPads. They can come into this facility and be able to use the Wi-Fi network that we have here. It can be used for webinars, it can be used for workshops. So for those nonprofit organizations who need meeting room space, need to hold a technical forum for their project, they can do that here at this facility.